Yes, indeed.
Please take us behind the curtain on his new role.
Let's do that. So, you're in your 15th season. You scored over 24,000 points. You weren't able to get it done in Denver, so you go to New York City. You have a Hall of Fame caliber career. You waive your no-trade clause to go run in OKC with the reigning MVP Russell Westbrook, and they add Paul George. The secret, however, to being a vet is also humbling yourself. And I know you see a lot of people saying, oh, Carmelo Anthony is accepting his new role. That's not what he's doing. It's called surrendering once you get a little bit older. And that is okay. When your peers are LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, you've seen them enjoy championship glory, and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, you're going into the same Hall of Fame they're going to be in. But what's going to validate you at this point of your career, Carmelo? That's winning. So I appreciate the fact that he's playing power forward in the West as a catch-and-shoot three-point knockdown player. He will have the opportunity to perform in this year's playoffs, and that's where he ultimately will be judged on this move to OKC. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. By the way, Jalen, in case you were worried, I took a screen grab of what exactly you look like today on television because I wanted you to get the whole in all of its glory. Paul, what have you seen from Carmelo recently?
Well, like Jalen said, and this is something that happened to me. When I moved on to Brooklyn, I had to play a completely different role. It wasn't my team. I went into a team with other stars, Joe Johnson, Darren Williams, and I had to take the third man role. I went to power forward. I was a stretch four, but I knew that that was what was best for our team. And as long as we're winning, and I'm at the stage of my career, I was 33 years old. Oh, as a matter of fact, I was 35 years old when I went to Brooklyn. So as you get older and you know that you can't be that guy anymore on a championship caliber team, and as you slide back into a role that better fits you, if it does something to winning or losing, then you accept it, and that's what Carmelo has done.
Yeah, and I hope that Melo continues to stay pat with this. As you said, Hall of Fame career. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Great player. Hasn't really won. We had a good run in Denver, but wasn't good enough. But if he does, he could be maybe the best third option in our league. I mean, he's a great shooter, so he's a great outlet for Russell when he gets in trouble, or for Paul George when he gets in trouble. He's a great outlet for those guys, and he can also get cooking. He's not just a three-point shooter. He can still get on the block, back to the basket, get a bucket, ISO in that, that mid-post area and get a bucket. But we want to temper that. We want to temper that.
But also you got to keep in mind, he's going to have nights where he's going to be the guy.
Correct.
That's something that's going to change night in and night out. Russ most times. But Carmelo's going to have a time where in a big game where he's the guy. And they're going to continue to feed him and let him be the guy that night. Right. It's just not going to be more times than not.
Would it be is that enough, though? Do you have faith in the fact that Carmelo, specifically Carmelo, will be okay with this?
Well, he has to be judged by what happens in the playoffs. Because with the Knicks, he only made it out of the first round one time. So now he's in a situation, can he be the difference maker against Houston, against Golden State, against San Antonio? That's really what he's playing for in the Western Conference.
Back to this next game. Sixers coach Brett Brown said this week he thinks Ben Simmons will be the best Australian player of all time. He, his teammates, and the Knicks are all excited to be playing on Christmas.
Oh, man,
and the Sixers.
Who's on Australia?
Yeah.
Who's on Australia?
What about Andrew Gaze?
Playing on Christmas Day is always special.
It's going to be amazing.
It's one of the historic arenas.
The shot is off. Loose ball. Ewing goes up. The basket counts. Ewing, 28 points on Christmas Day.
I know it's a big arena.